Hello, good morning. Once again, I'm here. I'm showing my new sketch for a friend, for a friend of mine, my coworker here in Saudi Arabia. Uh, we are trying to build a house for 150,000 peso budget. It's a budget meal house. So check my sketch, check my costing of materials, if match the project. By the way, guys, we are building this as we are OFWs, but we are not those kinds of OFWs that earn thousands of dollars. We are just construction workers here in Saudi Arabia, earning enough to feed our families in the Philippines. So we cannot afford those million houses. We can do lots of things in construction areas. We are skillful people, but we don't have budget to buy materials. So check my house, and I hope you will enjoy. Check my another project. I hope you enjoy, and I hope you will learn something from it. Shukran.
Hello! Now I want to show you another sketch of mine. This house is for my another friend. It is amakan, half amakan and half concrete. Mostly of the materials are woods and wood, amakan and concrete. So I want to show you this house. This sketch of mine is around 72 square meter. 72 square meter. The half of this house is amakan. Amakan, and by the way, for those who did not know what is amakan, amakan is a material indigenous to Philippines, I think. Use of what is amakan? Coconut, coconut straws. So this is the sketch. I put a French window at the back. This is the kitchen. I put French windows so every time you wash plates or you do something in the kitchen, you cook, you will see all the chickens running around, the chickens, the animal farms. Because this house is located on a farm. Chickens, carabao, pigs, and some other sorts of venomous animals. So, side view, isometric view, front view. This house, we reduce as much as possible. We reduce the cost of this house uh, to its lowest form. So now we will get to the inside of this sketch. First, I will remove the roof sheets. Ta-da! So maybe many will ask, why you use wood? Wood is expensive compared to our modern materials. Later of this part, I will tell you why. I will remove the fascia boards. Oh, what's that? I think that's not the fascia board. Uh, so this is the fascia board. I will remove the ceiling. Of course, the ceiling we use only plywood. By the way, guys, this house have two bedrooms. I will remove first the trees and some other sorts of eyesores. I did not put color for the roof eaves because it's very hard to detect. I remove this one. See, 2 bedrooms. This house, we didn't put tiles on this house. Instead, we put red cement on the flooring. We have a technique there in the Philippines to make the red cement shiny. As far as I know, I know that the two things to make it shiny. First, you use coconut and you apply coconut on the top of the red cement. Afterwards, the effect of this one will be the your cement, because the oil of the coconut will penetrate the red cement. It will result as a shine surface. Next one, this one is what we call this one. Not commonly used because we use fish. The skin of the pakol fish, we remove that one and we apply this one to that surface. And it will produce also shiny surfaces. Now you know. We remove this in the kitchen. So this is our kitchen, my friend. We have table here. Every time we eat, we see all the animals, all the farm animals roaming around. We have a small kitchen. By the way, what's this? What's this? By the way, my friends, maybe you will wonder that why this house have no toilet and have no cooking area. Normally in the Philippines, in the houses, farmhouses or urban, rural houses, the kitchen and the toilet is located outside the house, not inside the house. And we have dirty kitchens. So we use this one every time we eat. We see everything that moves around the house. I removed the wood truss. The trusses I made is 2 by 5 inch wood. Later I will show you what kind of wood we use. We hide this one. Up, 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 up. Alright. These strips or wood sticks, we can use wood sticks. What's this? 1 by 2 falcata or bamboo sticks. In order the bamboo sticks, in our old ways, in order the bamboo sticks that will cannot be easily eaten by insects, we soak the bamboo sticks. We bring all the bamboo sticks at the sea and we soak it with salt water for around 24 hours, and we let it dry again and we apply it in our build. So another technique, huh? No chemical applied. We remove the ceiling frames. So this is how how our house looks inside. By the way, the double wall, my friends, the double wall, we use the what's this? The Hardeflex or the concrete boards. I will somehow show you the amakan. For those who will don't know, amakan. So this is the amakan. This is what it looks like, the amakan. See, amakan weave of bamboo bark used as wall. So that is the amakan. I stand corrected. Amakan is a bamboo, not coconut straws. So this our rooms. This should be the master's bedroom. The master's bedroom is around approximately 4 by 3 and 3 by 3. 4 by 4.3 by 3. Actually, this house is quietly enough house for 3 people who will live here. So, using wood is much expensive than using modern materials. That's why maybe lots of you will wonder why we use wood instead of modern type of material. This is the answer, my friends. This house is located inside the 2-hectare farm lot of the owner. The owner of this house is my friend, my co-worker here in Saudi Arabia. Inside a 2-hectare farm lot, there's a lot of wood planted in his farm. That's why we don't need to spend more money in the wood. We just rent a chainsaw and a chainsaw operator. That's it. So that's why we use woods. I will show you in the later part the difference if you buy woods from the hardwares or from the suppliers versus if we own our woods ourselves. But if you don't have woods, of course you can buy it. You can be forced to buy in the suppliers. Two bedrooms, the windows instead of using jealousy, we use woods, of course, to match the house. We remove the concrete boards. We remove the amakan. So now our house is naked. By the way, I remove this land so we can see the footings. By the way, my friends, in order to erect this uh, wooden column that we use, maybe we use this 5 by 5 inch wood. Okay, 13 centimeter 5 by 5 inch. We put two flat bars welded. We use two flat bars welded in the rebars inside the concrete. See? So this is the formation inside. We welded the rebars and we use bolts. We use bolts here. This house, of course, the what's this? The 5 inch by 5 inch wood that we are used, we will soak it first with used oil. This portion so the termites cannot go up. But the problem is there are flying termites. So better to soak this with used oil all or painted it with used oils. But if you have lots of used oil, you can treat our woods because buying some sort of termite chemical for termites, for example, sulignum. You buy sulignum. Sulignum is very expensive, around maybe 1.7 per liter, 1.7 or 1.5, somewhere like that. So your 1 liter, one post can consume more than a liter. So better to use substitute for chemicals, used oil, you go to gasoline station and ask for used oil. They will not using it, they just throw it. So better to treat your post. This one, we will treat this one, the post, the columns, the wood beams, the trusses with used oil. So we will remove the wood strips and in this build we are planning to use coconut lumbers, but my friend told me we don't have coconut, we have Gemelina tree. We have plenty of Gemelina trees waiting to be harvested. So in the Philippines, my friend, if you have owned tree farms, you still get permits from the DNR to cut your own tree. So you ask permission first. So you will not be penalized. We remove the windows. We remove the doors. Once again, for those people who wondered why there's no toilet and there's no cooking area in this house, the cooking area and the toilet for the houses mostly located in the rural area is outside from the house, not inside. And we have dirty kitchens. So I will remove the double wall. I will remove the divisions. So this is how your house looks like. Excuse me po. So now I will show you. We will strip it first with the columns, alls. So this is the floor area of the house. It's 72 square meter. Maybe I forgot to put 3 bars inside. Tada! Ha! I forgot to put 3 bars. That's fine. That's okay. So now I will show you the cost, our cost, and our little secret of how we reduce this one to approximate 150,000. That is peso. 150,000. That's around roughly. Oh no no no. 150. Around $2,777. Cheap, no? So this is the cost, bill of materials, the materials that we use in our builds. So first and foremost, from the footing, cement, corsan, gravel, the quantity of cement is 17, Sand is 0.5, gravel is 0.4. The total cost of footing is around 7,040. Next, for our column, this is cement. Cement, of course. Cement is around 6,396. The cement is around 15 bags for the columns only, quartz sand, and gravel. For the wall, we use hollow blocks. The hollow block we use here is number 4. Maybe around unit price is 12 peso in this location. By the way, the location of the house is in Negros. Negros Occidental. The Philippines is in the Visayas region. So number 4, by the way, for those who doesn't know, the sizes, most of the sizes in the hollow blocks, the CHB concrete hollow blocks in the Philippines is number 4, 5 and 6, 4-5 size for the Spanish people. So for plaster, cement is 15 bags. Around sand is 1.2 cubic meter. For mortar, it's around 34 bags. So, wall, we spend from wall around, of the wall is around 26,500 max. For the flooring, we use 75 bags of cement. Oh my God, 75 bags, and sand, 3.3 cubic meter, and gravel is 7 cubic meter. We spent 33,000, included the red cement. The red cement, I did not compute. This is just approximate, at least 10 kilo of 45 kilo per kilo. Rebars, I'm sorry, I forgot to put rebars in the hollow block wall. So this most likely will go up. The 5,800. This, the number 16 and the number 10 for the stirrups is only for the rebar cage for the columns. Plus the flat bar. The flat bar we use as a holder for our wood column. Now, we go to our coco lumber prices. Why? So, many wonder why it's very cheap. Mostly 35 peso per board foot. Mostly. So, this is how we reduce it to 13,800. If we buy in the hardwares, they will give us price of 35 peso per board foot. But as I've said, this friend of mine own a tree. He not own a tree farm. He have planted trees, and we can harvest those trees, and we can use that one to build his house. We just rented a chainsaw and an operator at the cost of 7 peso per board foot. That's why we reduced the price from 42,000 to 8,000. So total, roughly, we reduced the we reduced the 69,341.20 to 13,800. So that's why we came up for the price of around approximately 150 peso. So this is how we do it. So for the corrugating sheet, we spend around 11,800. For the wallings, the Amakan wall, the Hardiflex, the plyboard, the fascia board. The fascia board, we just use one half of marine plywood, and we paint it with epoxy base, waterproof paint. So for the wall boards, wall boards, we spent 22,000. We don't have price for the concrete nail. We use concrete nail number 4 and number 2. Common nail, we use number 4, 2.5, and number 1. Umbrella nail for the roofs. And others. The others are the doors, the four windows, which I don't have the price. The doors, the doors may vary. If you want the expensive doors, then you can purchase the hardwood if you like. But as I've said, we reduce the cost of this house. So maybe we just use 2 by 2 sticks and put plyboard on it, put doorknob, put hinges, done. We use sticks, tie wire, sealants, and the labor cost. It's very impossible to reach 127,307 peso without labor. Once again, the owner of this house is my co-worker here in Saudi Arabia. By the way, guys, for those who didn't know, we are a construction workers in Saudi Arabia. We are building the metro. So, the labor cost for this house will be considered free because my friend and his father and 3 of his brothers will help together to build his house. That's why it's free. Except for the snacks and beer, of course. So, this is the cost of material for the Binsitoy project located at Negros. Please don't forget to invite me when you have blessing in your house. So, going back to the house, the Duranta plant are not included. I have also chickens here. See, I have chickens. But of course, my friend, actual versus the plan versus actual will not result to 0-0. But at least we have plans. We have margins for the expenses. We have already the overview of our house. So, this is the house I sketched for my friend. It's Amakan Cross Concrete Hollow Block. So, thank you very much and I hope you learn a little for my sketch and costing of material. Daghang salamat, maraming salamat, syukran, mashallah, mashallah. Syukran.